Yes, people, we are live. Welcome to the Afcon 2025. Watch along the last game of today, Egypt against Zimbabwe. We've literally, we've literally just come off the back of a very, very entertaining game between South Africa and Angola. Finished 2-1 to South Africa with Lau Foster with the finish for South Africa. Hard fought game for both teams. Unlucky for Angola, who were pushing for the equaliser towards the end, but unfortunately couldn't get that equaliser. And South Africa put their 3 points on the board in this Group B, and we're going to find out who else could join them with the points on this in this Group B between Egypt and Zimbabwe. Um, should be a very, very interesting game. Zimbabwe have not beaten Egypt in 5 attempts. 5 times that these sides have played each other in a mixture of qualifiers and whatnot, and Egypt have run away winners in each of those 5 times. The form for both of these teams a little bit shaky. One win I think in their last 5 for both of these teams. However, Egypt will feel with their team, with Mohamed Salah as the lead in this team, that they will get the win. So let's see what happens. Right now, we're going to get into some of these lineups, though. Let's get into these lineups real quick. I'm going to just share my screen real quick, and we'll get into these lineups. Just give me 1 second, people. All right, here we are. So let's go into the Egypt team. So we have for Egypt playing a 4-2-3-1, Mohamed El Shanawi. We have Mohamed Hani, Hossam El Abdel Majid, Yasser Ibrahim, and then we have Mohamed Hamdi in there at left back. And then in midfield, we have Marwan Atia, Hamdi Fati, and in front of them, we have Mohamed Salah, Imam Ashur, Trezeguet, and Omar Marmoush. Now let's get into the Zimbabwe side, playing a 4-1-4-1. We have Arubi in goal, Murira, Garanga, Takwara, and Hadebe as the back four. Then we have Marvelous Nakamba, who's currently playing for Luton, if you remember his time in the Premier League with Villa. Then you have Jalai, Fabish, Dube, and Umsadami, and then you've got Nevea up front for Zimbabwe. Let's get into. Come on, big up to man like Yo in the building, like the stream on the way in. Hey, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one tonight with these two teams. I'm not expecting any shock here, unfortunately. Zimbabwe, big up yourselves for qualifying for Afcon, but in this game, I don't think you have much. Even though you have the capacity to make a shot tonight, I think Egypt are going to take this one, especially with the fact that they're in North Africa. They're going to have a large home crowd here, or a decent home crowd here. So it should be very interesting. But we're ready for this. We're ready for this one. Let's just see what happens tonight. Just looking at the bench for both of these sides, Mustafa Mohammed for Egypt, striker, doesn't get the start this time, which is quite interesting. He was starting for Egypt in the last tournament up front, but Omar Mamouche has obviously overtaken him in that capacity because, look at the kind of couple years he's had in his career, first at Frankfurt and then moving to Manchester City last January to kind of continue his career as he tries to elevate and play in the Champions League a lot more and compete for Premier League titles and whatnot. I'm just looking at their bench. Obviously, there's obviously a couple of guys who were in the Egypt squad last time out that have retired from international football, as far as I know. So obviously Mohamed El Ghazi, and Mohamed El Neni as well. Former Arsenal player. El Ghazi used to play for West Brom in the Premier League, if I remember correctly. And both of those guys have retired from international football, and they won't be, playing a part in terms of leadership and experience for this Egyptian side. Um, on the bench as well, you see a guy number 25, Zizo, kind of a tricky kind of winger, can play in the number 10 as well. He's on the bench, so if they need to change something in this game for any reason, then they'll have somebody there that can potentially do that for them. Just looking at the Zimbabwe side, I'm not too sure if there's. Oh yeah, I know who this is. Galloway. I'm trying to look at who else I can recognize here out of some of the names. Um, I think Musona as well is somebody that was in the last tournament that was starting, and he's fallen out of the side as well. So it should be very, very interesting game for these two teams. I don't know if Zimbabwe have it in them to be able to make an upset here, but this is Afcon, and Afcon, it means a lot of things can happen. So let's see what happens in this game. We are about 9 minutes from kickoff. Channel 4 are playing around with us, doing up game of wool, best of Britain, bruv. We don't want to see people knitting right now, man. I just want to see the game, bruv. I don't care about people knitting right now. Let's get into the thing, man. But anyway, we are here. We are here. Big up to everybody who's out there watching right now. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button as well if you hit the notification bell, all of that good stuff right there. We are ready for AFCON's final game of tonight. Egypt against Zimbabwe. Big up to everybody who's going to be tuning in, jumping into the stream. Make sure you show us some love. Put in the comments who you think is going to win this game. Is it going to be Egypt? Is it going to be Zimbabwe? Is it going to be a draw? I wonder what's going to happen. Egypt, 7-time champions of the African Cup of Nations, haven't won a title since 2010, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, haven't won a title since 2010. Came close a few years ago, when they got to the final against Senegal, and they lost on penalties. I don't know if they're gonna be, in the final positions, but they will feel strongly. Mohamed Salah's got a point to prove. This is the last thing he needs to kind of tick off of his list in terms of trophies that he's won in his career. If he can bring an Afcon home for Egypt, he goes down as one of the greatest all time in their nation or out of their nation. He goes down as one of them, not the, but one of the greatest of all time in their nation, and probably one of the greatest in African football if he can get them over the line. He's been close a couple of times, but it's not been enough. Let's see if he can do it. Can he use the fuel that his season's start at Liverpool? Can he use that as fuel to fire his nation to an African Cup of Nations? Let's see. Let's see. As for Zimbabwe, all they have to do is try and navigate. You're not here with any expectations or any pressure, so you can play freely. Now you have to just navigate through your three games in the groups. And based on what I've seen today, it's going to be a tough ask for Zimbabwe because Angola, South Africa, both of these teams have enough going forward that can really challenge Egypt in this group, and let alone Zimbabwe. So they've got to try and be the spoilers, try and do some things if they can to kind of like make it disruptive as much as possible, put some chaos in there. Who knows? Who knows? Get this knitting program off Channel 4, man. I don't care. Just take this knitting program off the Channel 4, bruv. Take this thing off, bruv. We don't care. Hey, take this program off of the TV right now, bruv. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. I don't want to see none of this. Man are disrespecting the thing, bro. At the very least, give us our own thing on Channel 4 live, bruv. We don't care about this, bruv. Just take us to the real deal program, man. But anyway, man, it was a great game earlier on today, man. South Africa versus Angola, man. 2 goals for South Africa. A Polis in the first half, and then Moremi came off the bench. We thought he got South Africa ahead in the second half, but it was ruled out for, I think, an offside by Lau Foster, who eventually got the winner for South Africa, and he was assisted by Moremi in the 79th minute. There was a great goal to equalise for Angola by Shaw, off of the free kick from Freddie, little improvised back heel into the bottom corner of the net. Ronan Williams would have been he would have been fuming because he got beaten at the near post by such a tough finish though. Um, and Angola put out a good showing. They threw the kitchen sink towards the end. So many different players were thrown on in from attacking positions, but unfortunately, wasn't able to be done. National anthems of Zimbabwe now being rung out. Let's see what they can do. I mean, it's going to be a tough ask for them to do anything in this game, but I think they should come into this with no fear. It's a lot of Zimbabwe fans in the stadium, though. This is going to be interesting. Man, like CM in the building. What you
Yo,
saying, bro?
how we doing, man? I'm good. How you doing, bro? How's the day of games been? Because I'm coming into the stream with little to no context except for the score lines.
I mean, today's game's been good, man. I can't lie. I can't lie. That game earlier on today was the first game was good. Um, Let me just go back, man, because there's too many games, bro, for me to be. I just remember the last one. Today's first game, yeah, right. So Mali Zambia, that was a good game. First game, Mali came out playing some really nice 1-2 touch football. I was like, okay, this is different from the Mali that I've seen over the last few Afcons. They were too slow, too ponderous, but they came out and then they get their goal. And then there was an equalizer right at the end by Zambia, Pat Sendaka, with a great header to equalize for them. And now there's a lot of question marks on the coach of Mali now because of that result. Then the second game of today, South Africa versus Angola, very entertaining game. South Africa
Mm,
taking the lead in the first half, but then right towards the end of the first half, Angola get the equalizer by Show. Great finish, back heeled it in the box, past the goalkeeper at the near post. Really good improvised finish. Second half, then South Africa come out full of impetus, a lot of intensity, and they get their goal after a lot of hard work. Angola pushing towards the end, but they couldn't get it. Now we're here. Egypt, Zimbabwe. Big up to man like CM in the building.
man, it's good to be back. It's time for Egypt to rise.
Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if they will. They'll win this game for sure. I have a feeling they'll win this game for sure.
what if they don't?
If they don't, then there's question marks. I mean, they've got their head coach Hossam Hassan, legendary player for Egypt, um, one of the winners of the competition in 2006. From what I remember, anyway. But yeah, we've begun.
Are you kicked off?
I've kicked off. I've kicked off.
Hey, you know, let me one sec.
Hey, Egypt have to rise though. I don't know if this Pharaohs team is as good as we've seen in previous years. I think they're definitely struggling as a nation over
Mm,
these last few years. Eee, here's Marmouche. Here's Salah. Good tackle. Good, good tackle by Takwara. Eee. Oh, it's a foul. Hossam El Abdel Majid was just pushed there.
what minute are you on right now?
2:55.
Okay, I'm slightly ahead.
Let's come.
Like
Let's
a
come.
few
Let's come.
seconds.
Here's Salah now. Pushing. Here's Trezeguet.
Oh, that's a nice reverse ball.
Ooh. Emma Shaw.
Wondering if he tried to lift it above a ruby.
It's a good reverse pass by Trezeguet. And yeah, he tried to, and then
It's a good block in the end. He doesn't have as much time as he thought he did.
yeah, corner to Egypt.
Yeah, that is his stomach. No way that's a handball, right?
Yeah, yeah, no handball.
Yeah, no way.
Take it short. They go long. into the box, but cleared away. Off, offside. Big up to Hassan. He's saying that's not handball. Yeah, it wasn't a handball. Was not a handball at all. Zimbabwe just give the ball away in midfield.
Oh, that's an excellent ball. Look
Oh!
at the space there on the right towards the back pass.
Oh! Oh!
What a save! That had to be 1-0, but somehow Arubi keeps Egypt out.
How did he even keep that off the line without that going into the net? I don't understand.
I believe that was Trezeguet on the header.
So offside.
Hey, that was a ball and a half.
That was a
Look at
dive.
that. Oh my God.
It's a
Salah in
good
so much
ball.
space, just lifts it up. Wow.
Oof. Is that over the line? It's a good save.
He adjusts because he's moving to the right. He's inside of the ball and then just has to push it away.
They got to Hassani saying, "What a ball by Mo Salah." Crazy.
Already seeming like it's gonna be a long, long, long night for Zimbabwe.
Navaya has been booked. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night for them. Like they haven't beaten them in 5 attempts, Zimbabwe. So you know it's gonna be long for
Uh-oh.
them. They haven't.
The
Ooh,
loose touch. And again,
the
oh
loose.
Salah! Salah!
Salah,
Big
Salah.
block.
Oh, block.
Shaky moments for the defense.
Zimbabwe struggling through this first 10 minutes.
I think it was Garananga in there who just couldn't sort out his feet in time, leading to that Salah shot.
It's a bit of space there. Trezeguet's got a bit of space, but if they want to find him, but they don't. Switch of play. Salah picking the ball up.
Concerning thing is they're finding a lot of space to operate in high up the pitch.
Hani just leaving the ball.
And
We
that's
already know
what's
what kind of
leading
game
to
this.
these openings.
We already know what kind of game this is gonna be. You can see it already.
Nice little turn by there. Salah
Ooh,
leaves it to
ball
Hani
out to
now. Is
Hani.
looking for a cross ball. It's a great ball to Trezeguet.
Hey,
Inside block.
Eee, Ashore with the block shot, and Atia with the shot over the bar. Zimbabwe, what's happening? What is happening?
There's so much space to operate in. they're getting dragged out of position. They're all over the place defensively, Zimbabwe.
I don't understand what's happening here. Honestly, we need to see some composure.
There is no composure. It's just prey, bro.
This is bad.
And a ball over the top, just over hit this time around.
Ruby with the long kick. Oh, now an opportunity for Zimbabwe. Here's Nevaeh. And it's a foul. No. Ref says get up. They give it away again. Here's Trezeguet. Here's a Shaw.
It's just wide of the goal. A brilliant ball into the
Oi!
area again from
By
Salah.
Salah.
And Shaw just couldn't finish, couldn't guide it on target.
That was a chance. That has to be a goal. Come on. You have to score. It's not even on target.
It's almost like he was caught in two minds. He didn't get the power that would have been good enough to probably beat a Ruby, but at the same time, he just messes up.
It comes off his shin.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, another big chance there for Egypt. They're going to want to take one of these opportunities sooner rather than later. But they're playing some great football in the attacking third.
He started celebrating. He needed to score first. It's true. It's true, Hassan.
Sometimes that happens, man. You get a little too overzealous when you're presenting with that opportunity and you don't lock in and focus on what the finish needs.
Hadebe to take the free kick.
Everyone's just taking this opportunity to lump it forward, get some bodies in Egypt's, but they've given it away anyway. Great feat there by Hani.
Salah's gone down after a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Dube with the foul.
Oh, that man is saying we want to set pace, bro. This is the star on the pitch right now. We don't want to make it easy for you.
It's true. He's already had a couple of opportunities free. That was a bad challenge, though. It was a bad challenge.
Yeah, he's lucky he's not booked there.
Yeah. And Zimbabwe intercepts. Oh, it goes out. Here's Hossam. Yasser Ibrahim. Mohammed Hani. Oh, they fire it forward.
These moments that's very, very important here.
Zimbabwe seem to have settled down now with a bit of a period of possession, just trying to get them grow into the game a little bit. Is Takwara.
This is all right, man. Just spend some time on the ball, hold on to it, keep it moving.
It's a good ball. It's a bit of space in the midfield. All Zimbabwe need to just keep calm and keep the ball.
Nice ball. Oh, that's good play. Oh,
Dube. It's a corner.
But that's some good play.
They got to show us something, Zimbabwe.
That first time knocking to Dube and goes for the speculative effort.
It's the Afcon special, man. Long range efforts, man. Has to happen.
But this is what I love, bro. There's no overemphasis on stats and XG and what shot we should be taking and holding on to the ball and getting the most efficient opportunity, bro. Just slap it from long range.
There's a lot of space. Here's a shore. Mamouche was looking for the ball. I think he went a bit too early, but they're luckily able to retain possession.
Annie.
It's Trezeguet now. It's Fatty. There's Mamouche.
Gets caught out. Good defending there by Zimbabwe, but they need to keep it now. Tries to play that forward quickly, but loses it now on 2 occasions.
And the flag goes up. Big up to man like Vibes in the building. Big up Vibes. Man like Vibes in the building. What are you saying, bro? Hope you're good. Hey, he is hate watching right now. We were speaking about it earlier, man. Carragher's a clout chaser, yeah, because how can you say that Afcon isn't a major tournament? Then a few moments later, you're talking about Salah hasn't won Afcon, so you can't consider him to be this player or that player. Nah, man, he needs to stop it, bro. He needs to stop it.
It's actually hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. As soon as he said that, it invalidated that whole little monologue. Don't try and
can't be drawing for the Afcon.
Oh, hold on a second. Bad touch. Here's Zimbabwe in the box. Good defending though by Egypt to slow down the attack. Ball inside the area. Oh, hold on. Disclaimed.
That was the first opportunity.
Oi.
Opportunity. Man said Carragher spits on the floor every time he says Afcon, bruv. When he was speaking about Afcon in relation to Salah, yeah, I was like, whatever you're talking about, you're wrong, because like at the end of the day, it's just a Liverpool thing with him, and he's probably Liverpool's greatest ever player. For being totally honest, he probably is. Like when you consider what he's been able to do in a Liverpool shirt in such a short space of time, like compared to all of the other greats that they've had, like 2 Premier League titles, Champions League, League Cups, FA Cups, whatever you want to call it, like goal scoring records. Like he's done all sorts of stuff, man. But though you can't use the Afcon argument. That's not an argument for you. It's Hani, ball over the top. Hey, one thing about these coaches for the African nations, yeah, you always get these random guys, yeah, that end up becoming the head coaches of these national teams, man. Never seen this guy or heard of this guy before.
I heard on comms, yeah, apparently he's had bare different roles. He's been a scout. He's been
Oi! With the goal! Oi! Oi!
Just
Oi!
like that. What are we
Oi!
saying?
Oi! Dube with the finish!
And what a touch and a turn. Puts it into the bottom left corner.
Oi!
Egypt stunned.
Oi! Oi!
Look at that.
Peak!
On the right-hand side, it's a beautiful
Good touch.
ball in.
Good
The touch, the turn,
Oh,
the left
mate.
foot finish from Dube.
Finish! Yo! Yo! Hey, we've arrived. They've arrived. They've come in to disrupt things, man, in this group.
They soaked up the early pressure, got themselves into the game slowly but surely, and now they have a 1-goal lead. A man that's been heavily involved in all of their attacks has punished that Egyptian backline.
This is a game now on Egypt's hands. Yeah, this has now become problematic for Egypt.
Prince
They thought they were going to
Dube
come
on
into
smoke.
They thought they were going to come into this and try and walk the park based on the record, but no, I was wrong. Zimbabwe have come to play. They ain't coming to make up numbers.
They're doing what Comoros should have done the whole
Trust
game.
me. Yee. Hey man, like Kendall saying, the hate along has watched, has started. The hate along has started. I know Carragher just dashed off a laugh at the TV celebrating, fam. Hilarious.
He's bigger than the club. He's bigger than the club.
Oi. Salah, you don't want to go home early, bro. Otherwise, Carragher will be talking the talk. And Zimbabwe coming again.
Aggressive, man.
No foul.
Another. Oh, what a ball again. Salah, not the greatest of touches. Plays it in.
There's Mamouche.
Mamouche.
Bruv, Daka's celebration was hilarious, man. He tried to do like a backflip and he kind of tripped, fell, and like just he nearly broke his neck, man. Yo, it was mad. But hey, I can't lie, he didn't know what to do, man. After scoring that equalizer for Zambia.
Oh no, here comes Zimbabwe now. On the other end, it was a quick,
and it's a corner.
fierce cut.
This game is fast and furious right now. Afcon has no rules. We don't care if you've won the championship 7 times. When it's my team and your nation against my nation, anything can go down. Corner to Zimbabwe.
Defensive header that time. They'll come against Zimbabwe, just play it back and reset.
Oh.
Oh, little shot cross! Oh no!
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Shanawi somehow keeping it out.
Yo.
And now here come Egypt. Front to back.
Ashore. Yo, this game is fast and furious right now.
Mamouche.
This game is getting live.
No.
This game is live.
Don't have a chance to take a break. It's just end to end.
But Zimbabwe are going for it. It's Dube, the goal scorer. Nakamba to just calm things down, but he's going again. Long ball into the space. No,
Be a throw in. Incredible.
that was close. Yes, it was. Hassan, I'm all for this. Show no respect to any team in the group stages. That's what it is all about. There's no respect. That was close. That could have been a handball or
I'm
something.
10-ish.
Oi, oi.
Love it from the Sendani, man. Just test the goalkeeper. Sting his fingers.
Hey, Drizzy, how the hell did they score? Hey, they scored. They scored. I didn't think it was gonna go this way. But once again, Afcon is gonna throw you a shock every now and again. Smaller nations have the power now on the continent. They can shock you.
And look at the confidence now.
This ball, yeah, on this side, yeah, is actually always
On.
it is always on. Here's Mohammed Hani.
And Salah in the side the area is going to play it back to Hani. Falling in towards the back post is a poor one. Oh my!
Nakamba just easing it back into his goalkeeper Ruby's hands. Here
Zimbabwe
comes
making their
Zimbabwe
way
again.
forward. Option on the right. He takes the shot. It's a corner
Another
again.
corner. Hey, off for Sam. He's throwing his hands in the air. Can't believe what's happened. How the game has changed. Corner now. Here's Nakamba. Can you throw it back into the box? Egypt to break again. And the ball goes out of play.
Ball from Salah. Long throw.
This is problematic for the Egyptians now. They can't believe it. They've shell shocked.
I'm here for it, man.
Takwara with the long throw into the box. I don't think they can handle the physicality, Egypt. Garananga with the clearance.
Drizzy spoke about the dark arts, man. When you're just gonna try and slow down this game.
Boy,
It's not at a pace they can handle.
and then said their Afcons are fake, some fake, some tin of Afcons, bro.
Hey.
Bro, the three in a row that they won, I can't lie. '06, fine, it's a home one, so fair enough. 2008, that was in Ghana. I was angry. I was angry. That was bad. and then they won in 2010. They beat Ghana in the final after extra time. So 3 in a row that they had that boosted their thing up to the 7. Mad. Yo,
You.
big up to man like SK. Big up, big up. Nah, man. The NBA show will be back. It'll be back. I mean, the Celtics doing all right though. Third in the East. Vibe saying Morocco's got him this year. Maybe, man. They looked good yesterday in the second half for sure. But
Mm.
we ain't seen everybody play just yet. We still got, I feel like Congo are in this, man. They got a big, big chance this time around. They play tomorrow, I believe, to kick things off for
I
us.
mean,
Congo got something for us, man. Or Senegal, they got a big chance as well. Is
here's
Mamouche good
Marmouche,
turn?
lovely little turn.
Created some
He's got to
space.
play out wide. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh. Ashore
I mean,
just
the
getting in the
show's just
way.
standing there.
And here
Look at
we
the ball
go.
forward though. Here comes
Here's
Zimbabwe.
Mavea. Here's Mavea on the run now by himself.
Trying to win a corner. He gets the ball back, and in the end, it's dealt with. He's a sure now. Trying to play Marmouche. Is he
Yee!
offside? No,
Mamouche.
good goalkeeping. Hey, a
Arubi coming off
Ruby.
his line.
Quick,
Sweeper keeper.
quick.
Bruv, and Nesri's not touching pitch, man. Not this time. Not this time. He's on the bench, man. He's holding bench. But they got ballers for sure. They got ballers. Hey, Ahmad and Mbumo, I'm not so sure. It's going to be interesting because they actually face off against each other in the group. Cameroon and Ivory Coast are in the same group, so that's going to be very interesting. Mazraoui, I don't think he's coming home early though, so he's going to be there for a while.
Ooh, match day 2. Look out for that one, man.
What?
Sunday.
What? So there's a
Do
change
we have a sub
already.
already?
Yes, it's Ashore. He's come off.
Wow. 33 minutes in, no injury, simply a tactical change.
Mustafa Mohammed coming up top, right? And then they're gonna push either Marmouche is gonna play in behind. That's crazy.
Yeah. I hear it though. Yeah, an extra big body into the area. A lot of their joy has been coming from getting crosses from that
Into the
right
box,
flank.
yeah.
It's just unfortunate still because Ashore hasn't had the greatest of starts to the game, but coming off after 33 minutes, it's a message.
The big message. Like that is crazy. But yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't see Mustafa Mohammed start the game because he started the game. He started a lot of the games in the last Afcon. Mm, big up to everybody with the comments, man. I'm gonna try and get through as many of them. Man said Cameroon got Mbumo in 22 plumbers. Hey, no vibes. They've actually got a lot of good players in their squad. You can't even say that. It's not the same. Oh man. SK saying did Onana make the Cameroon squad or not? He didn't. The official squad, because there's 2 squad lists. We don't know, but I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Eee. Yeah, Drizzy playing false 9 was stupid from Egypt. They've changed it up now. Mustafa Mohammed going up top. Omar Mamouche will play in behind him.
That's the thing. From early on, they were both picking up similar positions, Marmoush and Ashur.
Hey, nah. SK saying, oh, Nana's not even a plumber. He can't fix nothing. That's crazy. There was 2 squads, bro. 2 squad lists. Here we go. Zimbabwe with a shot. Navaya. Navaya with the shot. And you've
Line
got
that
two
one up.
coaches. Cameroon has 2 coaches right now. We don't know who the coach is, man.
It was about to be engaging in legal battles, you know.
Mad.
My
Man
contract
said
is still valid.
it's valid. Etu saying that Abubakar's not coming into the squad because he's not breaking my record is mad. Let's not even lie. Dictatorship, you know.
You know corruption when you can see a leader eating well, bro.
I trust.
Eto's been eating well, fam, and he walks around about it.
Is
My
honey.
brother's been traveling all around the world, man. Yamming Wagyu, the finest steaks, bro. Burgers with gold wrapped around it.
Hey, and then you're crashing out right now. You better hope you not win, man. Hey, how you disrespecting
This is
your
crazy.
how you
This
disrespecting
is
uncle, bruv?
crazy.
How you disrespecting uncle like this, bruv? Man scored goals in the World Cup. Man scored winning goals for you in Afcon. Stop it, bruv. Stop it.
Is Honey in a bit of
It's honey.
space. Oh,
Cross.
what? Ooh. It's a shot. Oh, I think it's blocked by his own player, I think.
This has been an entertaining first half. And then you're crashing out, man. Calm down. Your team ain't even played yet.
Marmoush with a long range shot. Oh, what a save!
There we go.
They dropped off. And it was a nasty strike. It dipped viciously.
Good save
Just
by
in the
Ruby.
central position as it swerved towards a Ruby. Tips it over the bar.
Good save. Good save. Hey, look, the Egyptians are going onto the tactic board. They don't know what to do.
They are crashing out. Early sub. Now they're having deep discussions, bro.
That's a crazy situation. They don't know what to do. 1-0 down. Early sub of Ashur. Bringing on Mustafa Mohammed.
Wanna kick in?
It's Salah. Is he onside? Yeah. And a Ruby goes down, catches the ball. Egypt fans are confused. And Zimbabwe win the ball in midfield.
Oh, that's nice there.
And it's a foul. It's a foul.
We were just winning his team a free kick, using his body and throwing that foul, slowing the game down and allowing his team to push up the pitch once again.
Hey, Hossam Hassan is moving crazy on the touchline. He doesn't know what to do. Ooh,
Hold on a second.
ooh,
Shot again.
Eee.
Ooh.
Just with the knockdown. Fabius
The
is
beach
there
was
in the
running
box.
onto it.
Could
Timely
have got his
defending
shot off.
again. 5 minutes to go in this energetic first
And they win
half.
the ball back again. And it's a foul. Hey, M. Sadami has been moving crazy. Wins himself a free kick.
And they're frustrating. Egypt need this halftime whistle to come ASAP. Their heads are gone.
Poor free kick by Moreira. Marvelous Nakamba fires it back over, but El Shanawi just gathers.
Hackney. Clip ball over the top there. Dealt
Mustafa
with.
Mohammed throwing his hands, trying to sell the foul. Mamouche playing that little free roll behind Mustafa Mohammed. Probably a lot better of a fit for him.
That's
Here's
yeah.
Atia.
Looking for that cross inside the area now. And it did it was
Eee!
oh,
Here's
yo.
Mohammed. Oi!
He doesn't have a lot of
Eee!
space.
And now
They
Zimbabwe
get
are
away and
breaking.
look at this.
It's M. Samdani.
Go on. Oh, he plays it over the top. Oh,
Ooh.
he doesn't get enough on it.
Ooh. It's Trezeguet now. Gets
Against
past his
Moreira.
mark.
Oh, he goes
Oh,
down.
it's a dive. It's
Dive.
a dive.
Dive.
He said
Bring
dive.
out the yellow.
Yellow card. Trezeguet booked.
Yeah. I'm here for this.
I'm here for it, man. Referee has been strong in this game. He's not buying none of this. Let's have a look at this again. Trezeguet picks up the ball on the left.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not. It's not a foul. Look at that. Look at the dive. It happened way
Oh
after
my, even
no
takes
contact.
a couple. Look,
Yeah,
one
two,
step
three steps.
decides to 2 steps. Oh my,
Come
decides to
on,
go
come on.
down.
That was a poor dive. Very poor. He didn't even sell it well. He didn't even sell it well. That's so desperate to be doing that now, though. That you have a whole half of football to be played. Yeah, trying to buy yourself a penalty. Yeah, shows the desperation that these Egyptians are facing after this first half. The Egyptians
Zimbabwe
have
just
struggled.
slapping it.
They have struggled with the physicality and the speed in transition from Zimbabwe. They have struggled. But I'm here for it, man. Yeah, Salah needs to rise, man. It's Trezeguet. It's Atia. Salah.
Oh,
Marmoush.
that's nice. That's really
Marmoush!
nice. It's rising.
Rising.
But that was a
Good
neat
shot.
piece of play there from
Yeah, nice
Egypt.
little.
Salah, Mohamed Marmoush.
Yeah, the pressure. This is going to be a good second half, Matt. But I want to see what the tactics are going to be from Zimbabwe because you can't sit back. You cannot sit back and invite pressure because it will tell. Oh, here they go again. Here's Zimbabwe. Mm. And Sadami takes the
Somehow
ball.
he gets the
Aye,
oh.
ref. It's a shoulder barge, shoulder to shoulder.
And he gets lucky. He gets
He
lucky there.
does. For me, I think look at that. That's shoulder to shoulder. Somebody's just a lot
No,
stronger
that
than
is
you.
not a foul. If anything, it's Hani who initiates that. So he gets
He could just get.
really lucky.
He'll claim a tangle of legs and him getting tripped up, but not strong enough there. They're struggling with the physicality. You could tell. You could tell. Here's Mustafa Mohammed trying to hold the ball up. Takwara just very physical with like this is what I'm saying. It just as soon as they get any sort of sight of the ball, they're just into them. And that's just the way they need to play. No respect. If you want to get something out of this game, you have to show them no respect. They can have Salah, they can have Marmoush playing for two top clubs in England, but as for the rest of them, they all play in Egypt. The majority of them play in Egypt. So, they know each other well, but the quality's not there. They're looking for their leading guys to lead them to victory. So,
And he playing it over to
mm,
Marmouche. Tries to
Marmoush
backhand it, misses, has it again. Right.
picks it up.
A lot of space, but they get away with it.
It's Salah. It's Salah with a
Oh,
turn.
it's a
Salah!
switch
Salah!
in. Great feet.
Marmoush with the shot.
Marmouche.
Ooh.
I don't know if Salah could have potentially took that one on earlier when he
Yeah.
first turned towards goal. As a strike out for a corner.
The first feint that he had should have probably shot, but
Ooh.
good save. End of the first half. Half time. Trezeguet with the header and a Ruby.
That one was a little more difficult, but Trezeguet, you could argue, has had Egypt's best chance of the half from that Salah cross earlier on at the back post, heading it towards goal, and Aruba was able to just keep it out.
Zimbabwe just having a bit of a huddle at the end of this first half, just trying to talk it over with the guys because there's an opportunity here for them to go into this second half and extend their lead themselves in a pole position in Group B. We got to SK saying, "What's you man teams?" I picked Congo, DRC. I picked them to win this tournament. After the tournament they had last time out, came fourth. They are on their way to a World Cup qualification, but we have to wait and see because they still have to face off in the playoff against a Jamaica or New Caledonia. We don't know. But their squad stacked full of talent. Watch out for Noah Siddiqui playing in midfield. He's playing at Sunderland this season. They've been able to pick up guys like Axel Tuanzebe, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You've got Arthur Masuaku, very experienced. You have Fiston Mayele. They've got a lot of good players in their team. Mm. And then you've got this here. There's no room through the Zimbabwe defense. Man said his team is Ghana. I remember Afcon at school. Who was that brother with the curly hair for Burkina Faso? Bansay, big tall striker with all the crazy blonde hair. Yeah, Bansay. He would cause you problems, man. He would cause you problems. Um, relax, relax. They've never failed to qualify for a Gold Cup. Relax, bro. Um, it's hard to pick a team now. I need to see the first match of each group. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. But look, that was a good first half. Um, Zimbabwe taking the lead, 1-0. Prince Dube with the finish in the 20th minute after an early spell of pressure from Egypt, where we thought this was going to be one of those kind of games where wave after wave after wave of attack was going to break them down, and then they were just going to continue on that path. But they didn't go that way. The physicality troubling Egypt throughout this first half, that they even having to make changes. Shaw being taken off for Mustafa Mohammed within that time in the first half after 30 odd minutes. It's a crazy situation, bro. What's your thoughts on this first half, man?
Hey, it's fitting that the Prince dominated the Pharaohs, man, in with that goal. Brilliant finish. You've seen M Sandami dominating, taking the ball, driving Zimbabwe forwards. They've been aggressive. They haven't. You've said it multiple times, bro. There's no need to respect any opponent in this competition. If you want to go far, if you want to create shock results, which right now this is, then you need to be aggressive. You need to call your own number. You've qualified for the tournament. Now it's time to turn it up a little notch, and that's what we've seen from Zimbabwe. Aggressive in the press. They haven't given Egypt a lot of space to operate in. I think they recovered quite well from that because early on, Egypt, especially on that right hand side, they were taking out the left side of Zimbabwe's defense time and time again. And that's where we saw the likes of Mo Salah, Ahani picking up positions to put the ball into the box. Trezeguet with their best chance at the half, which was saved by Aruba. Probably should have scored there as well. But they survived Zimbabwe. They were able to get forward. They were able to produce an excellent bit of attacking play, which led to the touch, the turn, and the finish from Prince Dube. And they had the all-important lead. And since then, we've seen Egypt almost spiral out of control. You mentioned that substitution. But even then, you can see it from the players, the frustration, the fouls that they're giving away, the coach on the sidelines. Hassan, he's crashing out. He's there deliberating with his coaching staff early on into this game. We're in the first half, and they're already having deep discussions about how they can change this game, even after the substitution where they bring off a Shaw for Mustafa Mohammed. So there's so much work to do here for Egypt. Of course, one goal can change it all. One goal will swing momentum. But right now, where will that goal come from? We've seen long range strikes from Marmoush testing Aruba. We're wondering if they're going to be able to get back to their game where they're able to put dangerous balls into the box. Mo Salah has been able to face up on goal with a swift turn, wasn't quite able to get his shot away early enough to test Aruba and that Zimbabwe defense. So there will be opportunities to sting the palms of their goalkeeper. But at the same time, the space is there for Zimbabwe in transition to affect and to potentially get that second goal. And if they do get a second goal in this game, then it becomes really interesting because the pressure's already on Egypt to produce and to start this second half strong and to try and to get back into this game as early as possible. But let's not write off Zimbabwe. They're 1-0 up. And if anything, they have as much as a chance to score the next goal as Egypt do. So what a performance so far, and what a
Hey,
game!
the Moroccans have come out to hate watch Egypt right now. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But yeah, this is going to be a great second half because Egypt are going to push and push hard to try and get that equalizer. What Zimbabwe need to do is they need to make sure they tighten up defensively, especially on those flanks. They're getting overloaded a little bit too much, and they need to stop crosses coming into the box, especially now with the threat of Mustafa Mohammed now in the box, the key striker now, because they didn't have that threat. Balls are coming into the box, but Omar Mamouche is not the greatest guy that can head in terms of his head with the ball. So they need to be able to stop those crosses coming in. They also need to be able to hold the ball up, right, to keep themselves into the game in terms of keeping possession of the ball, but also to get themselves out of the periods of pressure that they're going to have. There needs to be some good hold up play up front by Navea. Um, but yeah, he needs to be able to hold the ball up. Then they need to have some sort of, support, from Fabish, Dube, so that they can actually keep the ball and then push on to try and get a second goal in this game. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I wonder what further changes Egypt will make throughout this game after making that early substitution. Hassan saying it took them a while to warm up into the game, but since they've been hitting the Egyptians with speed, yeah, it's true. It's true. They've been hitting them with a lot of speed, especially in the counter, just putting it into those channels. And the Egyptian defenders are finding it very difficult to handle, especially as the fullbacks are pushing forward for Egypt. Hani and then Hamdi as well on the other side. Both of those fullbacks are pushing forward, which is making it very, very difficult for their defenders to keep up to try and stop the counter attack from Zimbabwe. Can Zimbabwe get their first win over Egypt as well? Just looking at this strike from Marmouche and the save by Arubi. Good save.
Really good technique.
Then the
The
save from
late one,
Trezeguet.
even that to hold on to the ball, it's a glancing header. Sometimes those ones can be difficult, depending
Yeah.
on whether they change direction. It ain't. You have to react really quickly. A lot of keepers, especially depending on the pace, they just try and push it away, but he holds on to it, relieves the pressure. No, I'm just looking at a freeze frame of that celebration, bro. The guy is like, oh my days, lands right on his neck.
Hey, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. Big up to Diva Nix in the building. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's been good. Hope you had a good day. Egypt starts slow again. It's looking bad for Egypt right now. And they're looking for Mo Salah and Omar Mamouche to do something. But look, I'm all for it because this could throw the group in a different way right now. South Africa, Zimbabwe, the two teams where I was looking at their clash to be a very interesting clash. And it could be if they get the win, Zimbabwe, because I think they actually play next against South Africa. Let's have a look. On Saturday, the 27th. No, it's not on the 27th. It'll be on the 26th then, I think. It'll be the 26th. No, so it's the final group game that will be between South Africa and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe will play Angola next, and Egypt against South Africa will be on Friday. So that's going to be very interesting. Eric Shell's fate pending. I wonder what's going to happen with him tomorrow. Tomorrow they kick their campaign off. They kick their campaign off tomorrow against Tanzania. Interesting, to say the least. Zimbabwe came prepared. They definitely did. Defensively set up well, but going forward, springing on the counter attack in transition, which is always kind of the hallmark of a lot of teams in African Cup of Nations. In transition, quick attacks through the channels, and they were able to get that goal by Prince Dube. But let's see what happens now. Second half soon come. Eric cannot flop. No excuses. Maybe a bottle of water. Oh, he can't flop. Is actually peak. They actually have to win the Afcon. Like um they have no excuses. No excuses whatsoever. Hey SK, you're moving funny, you know. I said Jordan Walsh got ruled out for tonight's game. No coincidence. You're live. Relax. Relax. But Nigeria have no
Hey,
excuses. Tomorrow the campaign begins. All of this all of the excuses can't run now. You can't be talking about voodoo and all of this type of stuff. No. I don't care. I don't care. Tomorrow, Osimhen, you have to be bagging goals. Lookman, Iwobi, Basi, you have to rise. Chukwueze. I don't want
all
to hear
the
no
names you
excuses.
listed, bro.
I don't want, bruv, their team is so stacked. If we're talking about names, I know Afcon don't care about names, but if we're talking about man for man, between them, Senegal, Cameroon, if you guys are not hitting the heights, it's problems. Here we come, second half, arriving.
That was a quick half time, you know.
It was quick. It was quick. It was quick. They were like, hey, we're not wasting time, here. Let's go. Final game of the night. Hey, no,
Got
he good
Salah
balling though.
talking to the ref, you know. What's going on
Hey,
here?
hey, voodoo.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Mo Salah's trying to get a little parity in the game. Too much physicality for the Egyptians. They don't like it. Hey, man like Jersey says, Salah, your country needs you. Big up Jez coming in here. Salah, your country needs you right now. Peak, peak.
You see the
Second
boots he's
half.
got on? The
Hey,
golden
the,
boots.
the golden Pharaoh boots. Peak. It's peak. Let's see, man.
It's a big second half for both teams, but even more so for Egypt, man. Ah, okay. So Macaulay Bonne has come on for
So wait,
Zimbabwe.
so they've taken off Nevea.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
wonder
say
why.
fair substitution?
He's been all right though.
Hmm.
Yeah, hey, Jez, I noticed there's bare Moroccans in there hate watching Egypt. You know, it's mad. Bare.
Trezeguet. Yeah.
Narrative defining Afcon for Salah is the truth though. He had that, like, if he does not deliver for his nation in this Afcon, then we don't know what to say about him in African football. If we're being totally honest, because he's done what he's done at club level. He's done well to come back in his career after the setback at Chelsea to become the player that he has in the Premier League. But in African football, you can't really put him at the top table with them, man. Mm. So this is it. It's now or never. But here come Zimbabwe, Amsterdam.
He's been one of the driving forces in Zimbabwe. Look at that turn. He's not able
No
to
foul.
win a free kick there, but retain the ball for a throw in.
Not ready to go back to slot. Semenyo hoping Salah stays for long. Yeah, because that's another interesting narrative, right? We talk about United and City, but with the injury to Isak, with Salah, his future is now up in the air. There's also an open run for him to potentially go to Liverpool. We don't actually know. It's mad. There's all sorts of narratives. Things are happening. Stories are being written. It's
Moves you
Mamouche.
some time to spin, turn, and find your striker.
It's Trezeguet.
Trezeguet looking for a bit of space. It wasn't really there.
It's Hamdi. It's Hamdi. It's a corner.
Egypt starting with a bit of urgency in this second half. Salah. Ooh, it's a
Honey.
loose touch.
Nearly lost the ball there. It's a cross into the box. And now there's an opportunity for Zimbabwe to break.
Well played.
It's a good ball down the
Good ball
side.
forward. And the another loose touch gives the ball away. A couple of these early in the second half for Egypt. They're able to win it back.
It's Trezeguet. It's Hani. It's Salah. Can't get past Fabish. It's Fati. It's Hossam. It's Atia. Trezeguet. Mamouche.
Nice feet.
Salah. Ball into the
Ball in.
box. Ooh.
I think if you're an Egyptian right now, this is what you want to see them doing more, moving that ball quickly. Whenever they've moved it at pace, those combinations open up and they're able to get beyond the Zimbabwe defense and carve out an opportunity. But for a lot of the time, they've moved the ball so slow.
It's Salah now.
Mohamed. Oh,
Good defending by Takwara. Good interception there because it would have been in behind. And Mustafa Mohammed would have been there with the opportunity to finish. to equalize for Egypt, but good defending by Takwara. There's the cross.
Oh, it's a ball in! Oh!
Mustafa Mohammed. So good delivery.
Ian.
Hamdi.
He just doesn't get a connection onto it. Look at that. He shapes for it. Can't get substantial contact on the ball.
Egypt coming again. Wave after wave of attack.
Marmoush out to the right hand side. It's a short ball. Defended this time by Hadebi.
Here's Hamdi to Trezeguet. Free kick. July. And the foul on Trezeguet. Marmoush to take the free kick. The ball in. Oh. And Bon. Just unable to just keep possession of the ball, which they really need to do right now because the pressure is starting to build on Zimbabwe. Here's a Tia for Egypt. Here's Fati.
Marmoush driving inside and no pokes. The keeper. Oh, a Ruby almost sneaks past him, but he gets the saving for the corner.
Good save, though. Good save. Good save.
Good header. Oh, no. And again, they want a handball.
I don't know.
It's Ibrahim leading the charges, but play goes on.
The pressure is beginning to tell here. Here's Trezeguet now. Here's July. It's fouled. That should be a red, though. That should be a second yellow. I can't lie. He's on a yellow.
That's got to be the final warning.
That is not a handball, though. His hands are down to his side. It can't be a handball. Like, how is this not a yellow card?
That is a yellow card. Oh my God.
How is that not a yellow card? How is that not a yellow card, man?
Oh, wow. Look, what is this? Look at
What's
it.
he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
What is this?
What's he doing?
Oh my god!
Trying to what?
Look,
Oh my
oh look, he's
god,
booking him now.
bro!
This is crazy. Bro was lighting it up, you know,
Hey,
doing the little
Moreira, what are you
two-step.
doing, fam? Moreira, what are you doing?
You see that again? This better be a good ball. Oh my god.
Yo,
That's gotta be in the same category as Enkudu, man. What kind of
yeah,
foolishness am I
trust
seeing?
me, trust me.
Ball down the line, Salah's getting dragged. He's fouled.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. Hadebe with the foul there.
It's that physicality, man. They're not, especially when they're playing tight to him. Don't allow him to have the space and time to dictate.
Yo, it's true, man. It's chaos, man. Afcon. There's nothing. There's no tournament like it, man. There's no tournament like it. It's
Hey, man
Dube.
on.
Good
Oh,
touch.
good work. Just the overhit pass
Ah.
there.
The thing
The
about
lie
it
was
is
the
like
outlet.
they need to step forward a little bit because they're inviting pressure if they keep going too deep.
Yeah. And there has been a lot of pressure in this second half. Egypt just come in waves. Trezeguet.
Mamouche is Hani cross towards Mustafa Mohammed.
Uh-oh,
Is Mamouche?
Marmouche.
Oh,
On
Mamouche!
the right.
Ooh. Takwara with a block.
Hey,
Goes out for a corner to Egypt. Mamouche with a
clear
little
now.
fake. Eee.
Salah to deliver. It's near post, but not a good delivery. And it ends up going all the way back there for Egypt.
Get your foot on the ball is right, and then they need to get possession. A spell of possession to just ease things for themselves would be a good thing right now, but they still can't get their foot on the ball.
Atia gets the ball again. Salah just
Hey.
it's a little too hot of a delivery. We're we're entering an hour played now. That goal hasn't come yet for Egypt, and as time goes on, those nerves heighten. Hey, shout out to
Yo,
VAR check, man.
big up VAR check. Reposting the stream. Yo, hey, this is live, man. This game is Salah trying to find something for this Egyptian side, and they've given the ball away. Oh, that's a good ball towards
Ooh.
for Bon, but he needs support. He can't do it alone. What's gonna happen? He's gonna take the
Oh,
shot.
can
Oi!
he? Oh!
Eee!
Macaulay
Eee!
Bond just taking on the shot.
And El Shanawi just allows it to slip out of his hands.
dangerous. Because
Eee.
imagine that can easily slip right through him and go into the back of the net. Big error. I'm loving this game, man.
Me too. It's been a great game so far. Only one goal in it. This second half has been hot. Is
Oh, hold on a
oh
second.
Ensadami. Is Ensadami. Ah, it's
Trezeguet will come
Trezeguet now.
away with it.
It's Hani pushing forward. It's Atia.
Fatty
It's
trying to
Fati.
play it into Salah.
It's Atia. Cross. It's a bit too high.
Another poor delivery. It's desperate, man. It's desperate.
Very
Just
desperate right now.
pumping those crosses into the area, but no target, no accuracy at all.
And here we go, Bon.
Oh, that's a good turn by Bond. Can he run onto the defense? Hold off the defender.
Nah, it's a corner, no? Did you get a touch on it?
It's good work. Really good work, though.
Yeah, Bon is doing his job right now, says NN.
463 passes to 71, and
Crazy.
Zimbabwe and the team that
It's
won it up against
Mamouche!
my match. 1-1.
Oh! What a goal! Mamouche with a finish! Omar Mamouche with a finish!
You have to
Mad,
say it was coming.
mad, mad.
Constant pressure from the start of this second half, and it is the man Omar Marmoush to deliver. One of the stars in this team, smashing it high onto the roof of the net, past the Ruby. He's kept out a couple of chances already, but not this one. Egypt won, Zimbabwe won.
And now, and now, and now you can say that the change by Hossam Hassan was the right one to move Marmouche away from that number 9 position, in that false 9 position, put him in that floating role behind Mustafa Mohammed, and look at where he picks the ball up. On that left-hand side, drives into the box, finish past Arubi. Crazy, crazy, crazy finish.
Since going into that 10 position, he's been floating around on both flanks in central areas. And like what you said, bro, a direct correlation between that position change and him scoring that goal and being able to affect the game in a multitude of areas. Egypt will now feel like they can go on to win this game. Just under half an hour to go, and all of a sudden, Zimbabwe will be holding on for their life at all.
Mustafa Mohammed with a shot just round the post. Mad.
Wow. Has to curl it around Garananga and Arubi. He may have just had it, but you never know.
Momentum is with Egypt. A second is on the way. Game over, saying NN already. Freedom, something he'll never have with Pep. SK referring to Marmouche here. Mad. Mad, mad. It's going off right now. Now, what can Zimbabwe do to respond? More changes now for Egypt. Zizo coming on. Adele coming on too. Zimbabwe, can they get themselves back into this game? First half they played really well, but they made a change at half time to bring on Bon, and I don't know if that was the right choice because Nevaeh was doing really well holding the ball up, trying to bring others into play. It's Zizo now. There's a lot of space now. There's a lot of space for Zizo now.
This is not the man you want driving that ball forward. Now Salah.
It's Fatty, Hani, Zizo, checks,
Oh, look at that.
tries to cross. Ooh. Do refs care about whether you're captain or not when booking played in Afcon? Nah, they don't care, man.
Switch of play there by Marmoush into Annie.
Yeah, he got away with that, Mo
He's
Salah.
on. He did. Amdi trying to play it back post and
Towards Salah, but Hadebe. That's a good
it's a
turn.
good ball there. Marmoush has played well in the second half. Look, here he is again, trying to play it through to Salah. It's cleared away again by Adebi.
And Egypt come again. It's just wave after wave of attack it's been in this second half. Zimbabwe are struggling under the pressure of this. Cross.
Oh!
Mustafa Mohammed. Good run across. Here's Zizo.
Adele out to Salah.
Here's
Plays
Hani
it
now.
towards the overlap. Oh, it's a good ball there. An even better
Marmoush
header. Marmoush went for the volley.
tried to pull that one out of the sky.
They are fighting to retain possession there, Egypt. Zimbabwe just can't get it clear. Hani.
They can't get their foot on the ball. They need to get possession. Oh,
Hold
here
on.
we go. Here's El Sadami.
They need to
It's
get.
a foul. But it's not a foul. I don't think it was a foul. I don't think that was a foul though. I think he just slipped.
No. That's tough.
They just need to keep the ball here. Don't need to rush this, man. But they're going.
Oh,
They had to. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul. M. Sadami.
yeah.
Luckily, it's a foul. I like the fact that the referees not really pulled out his yellow card and booked people. Like this is what we love about African football. It is physical, so they just allow it to go. It's gonna be. Wait, what's happened here? Oh, he's being.
Was he
Oh, okay. It's
coming
a
off?
sub. It's a sub. Yeah. And Sadami. getting a standing ovation from his country people.
He has played superbly in this game.
Couple of changes now for Zimbabwe. And the goal scorer, Prince Dube, coming off as well.
Prosper Padera coming on and Twandara Chirera.
Yeah. Yeah, Chirera plays for Wolves. Besides a few sporadic Zimbabwe attacks, the second half will be in Egypt. Yeah, I don't disagree. I do not disagree. Wave after wave of attack by the Egyptians to get themselves an equalizer, and now they're trying to push for the winner. Can Zimbabwe can Zimbabwe get themselves back into this game, get a foothold in this game to give themselves a platform to try and get the winner in this game? I don't know. Is Abdel? Oh, that wasn't up a chance. That was the chance. Zizou.
It was an excellent cross into the area, screaming for somebody to get their head on it. And it was Zizou. Just couldn't guide it towards goal and it flies over the bar.
He rushed that,
At the
man.
back post.
He rushed that. Ball over the top. Cleared away by Takwara. Is Adele. So, header away.
That diving header. Adele couldn't keep it in earlier before the cross goes into the box.
Big up to everybody watching on Pros Only Sports right now. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe button as well. If you're new, follow on all socials, Pros Only Sports on X, Instagram, TikTok, all of that good stuff there. Here's Adele. Here's Mamouche. Good tackle. Takwara. Another cross. Mustafa Mohammed just underneath it. And that's a foul. They needed that. They needed that.
Hassan is right. It's the crosses, especially in the last 5 to 10 minutes. They've grown in terms of their pressure and ongoing pressure when it comes to looking for that winner. Zimbabwe are holding on to this point, but it may not last if they're not able to relieve and get the ball up the pitch and sustain some attacks of their own and possession.
The crosses from the Egyptians are in the danger zone, begging for someone to tap them in. It's the truth. Just been a lot of crosses into the box and no joy from those crosses at all. It's coming up. There's a long throw now. Mm.
it's poor there, man.
There's Adele now. Marmouche gonna switch the play.
Fatty. Oh, it's a
Here's
nice
Adele in the
ball there
ball.
to Adele.
Gonna take it himself.
He's never really able to balance himself for that strike there. Here's Salah now. Running onto it and over the bar. Didn't quite get his foot over the ball, just almost lifted it.
It's a foul. Zimbabwe sending everybody forward for this.
These are the opportunities where they can just push Egypt back as a
That's a
header
good
back.
header.
Oh, yeah.
They need this a little bit of like respite from this Egyptian wave of pressure. Like they need to put their foot on the ball, keep it for a bit, waste a bit of time if they can, just so that they can give themselves one opportunity towards the end of this game, clear cut opportunity to get themselves a goal. To be honest with you, set piece probably is the way that they can get a goal in this game. Like
It's easy. And Salah. A little link up
Salah
there
now,
with Hani. It's nice.
he gives the
He
ball
tries to
away.
toe
Here's
poke it.
Nakamba.
He's giving the ball away again, Zimbabwe. Amdi. Oh,
Oh, here's
Adele. He has a
Adele.
chance to strike. Eyes lit up there as the ball just bounced back to him. Also, my son not happy on the sidelines, man. Desperate to see that second goal.
It's going to be a change here for Egypt because the medical staff have signaled to the bench that they need to make a change. Something has happened. That was a finish, man, from Marmouche.
Just beats Aruba with power. He's not expecting that shot. It's a rocket into the roof of the net.
Hamdi. No, they're subbing him off.
Mm.
Fatu coming on in his place into the final 10 minutes plus added time. Long throw into the box now. Mm. July just running the ball out of play. Here's Mamouche. Mustafa Mohammed. Heavy touch there. Here's Nakamba. Here's Chiwara. There's a foul on Nakamba by, by Fati. Hey, why did you try to pull him up, Rev?
No. Nah, these men. They're desperate for that winner. Yeah, Zimbabwe. That's tidy there by Adele.
There's a lot of space on this right hand side.
Zizo. Look at Hani. Plays it back to
Back to
Zizo.
Zizo.
That's a shot on. It's just blocked. They come again.
Here's Adele.
Salah.
Here's
Nice little
Salah.
ball. Finds him in the area, but he
Here's
gets
Takwara.
nabbed again.
Oh, Fabish. No, not enough.
Doesn't have enough gas in the tank to get to
Oh,
that
good
ball. A
turn.
swift turn. Couldn't control it.
Oh,
There
there's
by
an
Marmouche.
opportunity
There's no
now.
foul. Can he hold on to it and carve out a good
Oh,
opportunity?
shoot!
Oh!
Chiwara. I don't think he should have shot though. I think he should have just kept it calm. Maybe make another pass. But he went for it. He went for it. First opportunity in a while for Zimbabwe.
Saw his name up in the lights and said, why not? Just under 5 minutes to go. Marmouche getting an equalizer for Egypt in the 64th minute,
There's
but hold
somebody
on a
down.
second. Ooh.
There's somebody
But,
down for Zimbabwe. I think it's July. It's him down again.
you look like he was about to get up and then back to the ground. You see the
Yeah.
little arm action there from Adele around the side of the neck.
Yeah, he should have just stayed down for a bit longer, like just to waste a bit more time. But hey, the Moroccans, I hate watching, bro. Hilarious. Hey, it's too funny, man. July coming off. That's one he say.
3 minutes to go, minus any added time, plus any added time that'll be added on. This will be a big point for Zimbabwe if they're able to hold on to it. Zizou knocking it over the top, trying to find Mohamed Hassan, but the ball was short. So good header there by Bond, but again, just a little too long.
Ref saying play on, giving that advantage to Egypt is Adele. Ref saying play on again. Mm. There's an opportunity for Zimbabwe to break,
Poor
but it
pass
breaks
forward.
down. It
That's a
breaks
that's a
down
pass from someone with tired legs, bro. And he shouldn't even
for
be.
sure. It's Mamouche Salah.
Oh, it's a nice ball.
Ah, Zizo again. Zizo again. Another opportunity gone begging. This is the reason why Zizo is on the bench for Egypt because he can't get the decisive moments in the game where he's expected as an attacking player to offer up a goal assist. He might prove me wrong towards the end of the game, I don't know. But in these moments, he hasn't been able to do so far. Two gilt edged chances for himself. Here's Nakamba, but he's saying it's a handball.
Look at that, just
Trying to waste a bit
protecting,
more
holding
time.
on the ball.
Just trying to waste a bit more time. If you're
That's a
Zimbabwe
poor
now,
pass.
if you're
Poor pass
Zimbabwe
by
now,
Zizou.
I'm telling you, see, if we're Zimbabwe right now, you've got to hold on for this. You've got to hold on. 5 minutes at a time.
Mm. Hold on a sec.
No,
Here's
there's
Adele.
Adele.
When he shifted onto the right, he does. Blocked. Headed back towards goal. Here's Mo Salah! Cometh the man!
And he's done it. He has done it. Right at the end of the game, Mo Salah has the winner for Zimbabwe. Hey, for Egypt. Not for Zimbabwe, but for Egypt.
Yeah. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. The two stars have risen. When Egypt needed it the most, Marmoush with the equalizer and the captain, Mo Salah, with a cultured finish into the near post, able to hold off the defender. And Zimbabwe have defended for their lives in the second half, but they can't hold on to that point.
The pressure has told, finally. Constant waves of pressure in this second half have absolutely ruined the opportunity at a point for Zimbabwe. Ref, please. Fraud. Mo Salah has done it. Mo Salah's done it. Now there's smiles on the face. There's smiles on the bench now. Zimbabwe.
Could we have one more final twist in this game potentially?
They got to go for it now. It's now or never. Wave after wave, and finally, two English Premier League players have rescued Egypt. That's it. That is it.
As it stands, it's heartbreak. Zimbabwe took the lead through Prince Dube. He's off the pitch now, but the response in this second half has been superb from the Pharaohs.
You have to feel sorry, a little bit sorry for Zimbabwe here, man. Defended valiantly throughout these 90 minutes, but not enough. Not enough on the attacking side of things to at least continue to have a threat and pin back the Egyptians. They haven't been able to do that. And I wonder if it was that substitution at halftime where we've lost Neveya and his speed.
Whoa,
But his Zimbabwe. His Zimbabwe.
Oh!
Tiredness. 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 Zimbabwe close, but not close enough.
Uh-oh. Can't keep up with it.
Can Zimbabwe just get themselves one more chance?
It's a poor foul to give away there. Salah is not really going anywhere. "30 seconds to go in this game. One more opportunity maybe for Zimbabwe." Salah gives it away. 10 seconds to go in the clock. They've got to move this ball quickly now. And that's that. Will probably be that.
Yeah. It's the end of the game for sure. I mean, look, for the Egyptians, this is a great result. To be able to come back from behind in a game where they were shell shocked in the beginning, to come away with the victory in a group that has kicked off with South Africa getting themselves a 2-1 win. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in this next game. They're asking for the final whistle, the Egyptians. And that's
That
it.
is
That
it.
is it. Egypt with the 2-1 victory over Zimbabwe. Goals from their Premier League stars Omar Mamouche, Mohamed Salah, cancelling out the early goal from Prince Dube of Zimbabwe. A hard fought game for both teams defensively for the Zimbabweans, but they were broken down by the eventual pressure, wave after wave after wave of attack by Egypt, and the Pharaohs get on the board at Afcon 2025. Bro, give me your impressions on that second half for Egypt, because it was
Um,
an absolute storming second half to get to that winner.
yeah, after 45 minutes, it was one hell of a game. Zimbabwe with the lead, and we all questioned whether they could hold on to it, and the answer was no. From the start of the second half, constant pressure, just constant. And Zimbabwe couldn't get their foot on the ball. They couldn't control the game as they did as they grew into it in the first half. They just could not gain possession high up the pitch enough to affect the game and to carve out opportunities of their own to add on to their lead. In the end, it was a fantastic finish from Omar Marmoush. Credit to Hussein Hassan for the substitution early on in the game. It seemed harsh, but it worked out because it allowed Marmoush to roam in that 10 position where he was able to pick up either flank. He picks up the ball on the left-hand side, drives and just finishes high past Aruba in the back of the net, and that gets Egypt back in the game. It allows them to gain more confidence. The fans pick up a little bit more and they push and they probe and they fight until the very end for that winner. And in the end, it's their star man, it's their captain, Mo Salah, to deliver it. But you have to give credit also to Zimbabwe because they fought hard. Unfortunately, I think as the game went on, they weren't able to maintain their level of quality. They gassed out a little bit, which meant when they did try to attack in transition, some of their passes were off. They weren't able to keep up with the pace that they were playing with in that first half, but they defended, they fought like warriors in the end, but they just couldn't hold on to the point. And it's a big win. It's a big win for Egypt because whether it was a loss or a draw, it would have been questions asked and a massive inquest at the beginning of this tournament. The expectation, even you said it, bro, it was a win. We weren't expecting Zimbabwe to come out of the blocks in such a manner and to take the lead against Egypt. So they did a tremendous job in asking that question and piling the pressure on the 7-time champions. But in the end, they responded as champions do. And they got a much needed win. What a game, though. What a game to conclude proceedings today at Afcon 2025.
Yes. And look, we've got 4 live games tomorrow on the channel. Congo versus Benin, 12:30 kickoff UK time. Then after that is Senegal. They're kicking off their tournament against Botswana at 3 p.m. UK time. Then 5:30 UK time, it is Nigeria against Tanzania. And the final game of the night, 8 p.m. UK time, Tunisia against the Cranes of Uganda. It's going to be an interesting game, a day of games in Group C and Group D as they kick off their campaigns. Pros Only Sports. Make sure you follow on all of the socials. Then make sure you also subscribe if you're new on social media. Subscribe to this on YouTube. CM, let the people know where they can find you before we head out of here, man.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. As always, the activity in the comments has been fantastic. Bring it, as always, man. Afcon 2025. Pros Only Sports is the home of Afcon, has been the home of Afcon for the last few years now. So make sure, whether you're on Twitter, X, whether on YouTube, any platform you see this on, you show some love, you subscribe, and you spread the word to your friends and your frenemies. You can find me over here. You can find me on CM22ET or ENT on Twitch. Depends, wherever floats your boat, man. But appreciate you for having me on. We'll be here again tomorrow. We'll be here the next day. Afcon keeps on going. And yeah, man, big up yourself, Roden, holding it down. I know Rich was here earlier too.
Yeah, big up to Rich as well.
It was a fantastic game to end the day on. We had some good games earlier too. I know both South Africa and Egypt having 2-1 wins respectively in their groups, topping this group thus far, and we'll move, man. We've got a lot of games to go through tomorrow. DR Congo, your favorites as well
Yeah,
for the
they they
tournament.
they they got to do something tomorrow against Benin. I can't lie. I need something from them, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yo,
They
big up to
got the
everybody.
2022 champions as well.
Hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Hey, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. Obviously, Senegal coming through. Nigeria, big moment for them. Tunisia starting off their tournament. A new wave of talent through Tunisia as well. Let's see what they have against another side from East Africa in Uganda. Let's just see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Big up to everybody who's been in the chat. If you're watching on X as well, make sure you follow social on the socials as well. Pros Only Sports across TikTok, Instagram, and X as well. Subscribe to the channel. We are out, people. Peace.